Hello everyone, MirageFly here, bringing you another game of Company of Heroes 2. This time it will be on Semoisky Summer, between Strategos, who will be our Soviet player down in the south, against VonAsten, who will be our Ostheer player in the north. For our commanders, the Soviets has mechanized support tactics, tank hunter tactics, and shock rifle frontline tactics. For our Ostheer player, we have close air support doctrine, mechanized assault doctrine, and elite troops doctrine. For infantry, we got Grenadier and MG coming out for VonAsten. Down in the south, for our Soviet player, we got two conscripts coming up. Combat engineers are moving straight to their field. Pioneers will be catching up shortly. And heading to theirs. Conscripts going to be heading to the center. Going to guess the Grens are also going to be heading toward the center as well. More conscripts coming out. VonAsten is already locked into his doctrine, mechanized assault. Not too uncommon to see. Personally, I don't like it, but I've never been a player who really sticks to the meta.
We have taken it.
I wonder if we are going to see any of the tier units for Ostheer, since Stug's got a significant buff now that they can deal with armor. Soviets, well, they could try using the Su-76, but then again, this is not really a map for that. The center is a nightmare to fight in for anything that does not have a turret. But anyways, we got conscripts setting up sandbags. Always difficult to dislodge in the early game. Conscripts are likely going to jump in the house for the scouting. Currently, it has not seen VonAsten at all.
Sandbags are set up. I am sweating like a pig.
Looks like they will spot each other, but will be unable to fire on each other. Meanwhile, MG's moving toward the center. Looks like conscripts may or may not open up. They are in range, it seems. Going to be a slow fight. But Grenadiers aren't even there. Looks like the conscripts will back off, however, but will get suppressed on their way out. They'll jump back into the building. Meanwhile, conscripts moving up to the north. Pioneers have been setting up wire, however.
This territory is ours.
I don't even know how that happened. Looks like we got teleported in Tech in World War II. These conscripts are taking significant damage in this building. Should probably try to bail out. Could come out from this door and move out that way. But looks like conscripts are engaging the pioneers. They'll force them off.
Combat engineers are standing by.
Conscripts can now begin decapping the northern field if they choose to. Assault Grenadiers, however, have been called in and will be attacking the cutoff.
The enemy has taken our supply sector.
They want to ooh away the assault Grens conscript. Assault conscripts are ooh away. Can now turn around and begin open up since the MP40 is terrible at range. Conscripts are still trying to hold on health, but they have almost no HP left. They need to pull out there. We actually may lose the squad. Still got the South Grens on the cutoff, may actually cut this one down. This is not good for that one conscript. And we will lose that squad.
A squad of infantry has been killed.
Oh, the field in the north is being captured, and combat engineers are moving on to munitions on the right-hand side. VonAsten is choosing to focus in the center. Got another MG for up, as long as another Grenadier squad. Strategos is at 3 conscripts, having lost his... Well, but he has built his tier 2 and got himself another combat engineer squad. Look like these conscripts are going to probably not be able to hold this. And he's doing just too much damage along with the green support. Looks like we got a fight in north. Conscripts may be able to win this. That's RNG, up to RNG at this point, but Grenadiers will fall back. He's the bullet squad out. Combat engineers will begin shooting at the pioneers. That squad really needs to pull out of there. All damage is being distributed amongst the squad. He's in a really low bail out. Our flamethrowers are coming around to the house. We'll be able to get these grenadiers out.
Enemy forces capturing supply sector.
Combat engineers will begin fire on the pioneers. Combat engineers should be able to win this simply because of a better position.
We have a full squad.
We got a mortar and another conscript squad coming up. And if none of you have noticed, unit chatter is back in this new batch, which I do enjoy. Now if only the Western Front armies got theirs. Assault Grenadiers are probably going to be forced off in this engagement, but they're doing significant damage to combat engineers. However, two of them do combust in the flames. More Grens are coming down. Looks like North was forced off. MG has begun recapping. This conscript squad's going to be in bad position. Release the ball there. Back onto the topic of voices, the Western Front armies do have their own unit chatter, even though it is essentially just the for Oberkommando West, the Panzer Fusilier, Stormpile, Fallschirmjäger, and one other voice that I don't remember. We'll just speak around. But they are considered generic unit lines. Would give the Western Front armies a bit more voice variety, rather than hearing Panzer Fusiliers always screaming about their leg.
We have finished building.
Got a mine placed down. Mortar is also barraging. Gets one guy.
Reinforcements complete.
Tier 2 has been bought. Bunkers also up. Medics are being added. We also have medics for Soviet player. Mortar will fire. Could move up a bit though, to be a bit more accurate.
We are ready to go, comrade.
Well, actually, he's taking the northern part of the map. Strategos still holds the south.
This ground for the people.
Mortar could choose to move up. Still choosing to bombard from range though. Not the most accurate. But good hit there. More mines going down.
Enemy forces are attempting to
So
capture
we
our
have a mine
territory.
detonate, I think. It looks like it took out the entire assault Grenadier squad. Alright, this fight's not going well for the conscripts. The MG42 is doing a lot more damage to them than they are doing to it. Alright, the mortar's slowly taking out members. It's finally forced to pull back.
The sector is at risk.
Grins have gone into the building. More conscripts are operating in the north. We have the 250 on the field of Panzer Grenadiers. He is driving in the battle. We do not have any anti-tank for our Soviets at the moment. Dragos is choosing to get his tier 3 up. Fast quad or T-70 would be good. Both are very effective against all these units on the field.
Establish our supply lines.
We are taking losses. Enemy infantry.
Pioneers have moved onto the munitions down into the south and begun capturing. Conscripts are getting torn up in the north near the Pole
Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector.
May actually lose this squad in retreat. Tier 3 will be established shortly, however.
We are bleeding, comrade.
Still a chance the squad may be able to get out of there.
Squad replenished.
Mortar's pulling back.
I am getting tired of this shit.
We are losing
Starters can buy
supplies to the
anything
enemy.
from this tier, and he's choosing to get a quad. It will rip through the 250 half-track, along with all the infantry, and allows Strategos to reinforce in the field. It's gotten even stronger since the last patch, where it's actually quite decent. It's just most people never bought it because most Soviets focused on their Colin. Strategos hasn't chosen his commander yet either. Our Germans have taken most of the map at this point, capturing the entire center. They have the north and are slowly taking the rest of
Sector
the south.
under attack.
Why are they shooting at us?
The new men have arrived.
They've opened up on us!
Our quads hit the field and is immediately being upgraded with the quad mount.
You're right. Panzer Grenadiers under fire.
That's it! Fully reinforced!
We got a bundle grenade, however, nice dodge.
Reclaim for the fatherland!
250 has hit a mine, and will find itself getting shot to
Enemy is
pieces.
attempting to steal our sector.
Here comes the Soviet horde!
Conscript should be able to get this, however, quads are now moving on. The MG42 chosen to lose incendiary, but it is suppressed and is getting ripped apart by the quad now. Strategos will find himself with a machine gun that he can pick up.
Enemy has
Quad
killed
still,
the machine gun
I mean the half track hasn't died yet, but conscripts are focused on the LMG wings. They'll be getting ripped apart. Quad could also attempt to finish off that one last burn.
The enemy has dealt us a blow.
Our entire German force has been forced off the field. They've taken significant casualties and losses. Stuggy is, however, one less more CP away.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Strategos still has no anti-tank to speak of at the moment. He's relying solely on ability to push away the infantry. Though he should know what his opponent's doing since he saw the assault grenades and of course the 250 half track. Mine detectors have been ordered, likely to avoid any tunnel mines you might find. I don't think any have been placed yet though.
This now
He should probably
belongs to
recapture
the
this machine gun
people
as
and
well, give him
workers
some
of the
infinitely more
Soviet
firepower. That 6-man MG42 crew is especially difficult to dislodge. Looks like he will recapture it. Use his combat engineers. Quad can move in. Quad's going to be coming around and going to rip into the Panzer Grenadiers. I'm not sure how this bug exactly works, when the quad gets this sign that never disappears after a while. I think you have to reinforcement half track, but I'm not sure why it stays. Meanwhile, Germans are coming in back from the north. Tier 2 has been built, pack gun has reached the field. Stuggy has also been deployed.
Armor is engaging us.
However, fires much slower now, but still hits infantry like a truck.
We are bleeding, comrades.
This gun immediately being purchased. We have no AT grenades,
AT
Hard.
grenades now available to all
unless
conscripts.
you may actually lose this squad on retreat. Germans are trying to retreat.
Soviet
Germans are trying to chase. LMG burst will not finish off that conscript power. We'll get back to base. Quad's choosing to move around the map instead to avoid.
Enemy forces are capturing our supplies.
Can send the quad down south to force Whitey's Grens. This gun will be now in the
Anti-tank gun
field,
is
getting
ready for action.
in Strategos much needed anti-tank.
Under fire! Engineer standing by.
Looks like conscripts did manage to decap the north. Sandbags will allow them to hold.
Our
And they even get
territory
the
is
capture.
falling into enemy hands.
But the Stug will only be able to hit the sandbags until it breaks them. Quad is also coming. Panzer has hit the half track. Will need some repairs.
Ours this territory!
Pack has not begun rotating and is instead focused on capturing. These conscripts need to get out of there. Now it does slow down the field for VonAsten. Soviets have a really good field lead at the moment. 36 versus 16. After will be able to slowly move them back to base. In terms of VPs, Germans are leading at 454 versus 344 for our allies. We got double packs coming up. Better packs being bought. Now the quad has been put back into action. Just needs a little bit of repairs. Now that engine Engine damage crits are removed when you go above 75% health.
A peg gun is ready for orders.
So for things like Stuart's, the moment it gets 1 point of health back and immediately it has its mobility.
Grid point 778604 is taken.
I wonder what Strategos is going to build in this. He has a lot of fuel and a bit of manpower.
German tanks! We have an isolated sector.
Fire on this position!
God's going to be shooting at the pioneers.
Stock reports, contact!
Henry 42 is going into church. He can set the facing where he wants now thanks to his new functionality. Stuggy ends up killing some pioneers.
The enemy is taking what we have secured.
Then more going to be barraging his position. We got an MG fight.
We are taking losses! Return fire!
Gren's at the cutoff and they actually get this conscript.
More of our troops have been lost.
Another conscript god that's immediately being rebuilt. Strategos still not choosing to use anything, do anything with his field.
The sector has
Rocket
been
grenade
cut
goes in
off.
house. Doesn't really do much. Quad will chase down the LMG Grenstone. Stuggy's
The
hour
enemy
bombs
is
house.
encroaching on our territory.
His house has taken significant hits. Pack is also moving up. Looks like it's trying to hunt for the quad.
Our points have fallen to 300.
That machine gun really needs to bail the house. Another shot could collapse it.
Enemy fire!
Down, grenade! They are shooting at our rear. Watch out!
I'm not sure if we had another squad wipe down and stuff.
They've opened up on us!
MG needs to pull back, or it could go to the quad for reinforce since Panzer Grenadiers forced off, but not decide to chase. And goes is still floating tons of fuel.
It is now under
There'll
our
soon be floating tons of manpower that he needs to do something with. He has a sizable army. We have one vet 3U in the game at the moment. That's the one the Gren squads. Both sides have been suffering significant wipes. Got a mortar coming up for VonAsten. He's going to help try to counter battery this mortar.
Yes, comrade.
Only got 7 kills, but it's doing its job at slowly displacing units.
All men have spotted us!
This gun gets another shot,
AT gun here.
forcing away the Stuggy. There he goes. Will begin retaking the north. He's also taking the fuel north as well. Those sandbags could look like they've seen better days. I forget. Actually, I think you can repair them if you have an engineer to do it. G42 will begin shooting at these grenadiers once it sets up.
They see us!
I think it will begin to fire. There we go.
AT gun is ready for combat.
Significant damage on the MG team, but I can reinforce near the half track. Got another resist gun on the field.
Taking fucking fire!
Big push in the north. Now the conscripts will get the capture.
This one now is ours now!
Conscripts should probably pull back.
Awaiting deployment. We now have access to cave. We are
He could have
losing
pulled that squad a
territory.
lot earlier. He ends up losing another conscript squad, but once again he's rebuilding the melee. Incendiary goes off. Pack's out of position and may actually lose this. Combat engineers should probably not be going through the fire, however.
This territory is ours.
Looks like Strategos will get. Maybe I'll kill this pack. I'll give him another anti-tank gun that he can steal.
The enemy has
VonAsten's
destroyed
also
an
now down
anti-tank gun.
gun. Back will be recruited, however, really prone at being wiped. Needs to turn that gun around. Think it's firing up a hill, however, another good thing. Still gonna need significant repairs. like Soviets are beginning to recapture the entire map. And VonAsten's point will be find itself under attack, because it could jump in the house immediately. Should probably jump into the house. There we go. Pack's being reinforced. Nice use of the half track. And looks like we finally locked in. Shock rifle frontline tactics. Probably going to be saving for his eyes too. Just needs the manpower. He has a ton of fuel. So that's ready to go. These conscripts could probably fall out. They can rip the fire. Grenadiers forced to pull back. Conscript should probably pull back, but the half track could come back into the center and begin reinforcing. Giving Strategos very powerful map control since he doesn't need to retreat squads. And he's now sitting at 3 anti-tank guns, so he'll be ready for the Tiger when it does appear. Also got a lot of mines planted. He's going to be ready for any vehicles that show up. He's going to force VonAsten to keep his pioneers close to his main force.
Enemy forces are capturing
These
our
conscripts in a
supplies.
bad position, just should hop the fence and get out of there. Good squad will begin pulling back immediately.
The sector is at risk.
Soviets are still a little lower on VPs though.
We are under attack! Vehicle is under attack!
The enemy
So
has cut
Soviets
off
do
a
have 2
sector.
VPs at the moment. Tiger has hit the field. IS-2 should be hitting the field shortly. This gun should probably move though. We do have a pack waiting in the center.
Under fire! Taking fire!
Pioneers in the north are forced off.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
And it looks like he lost another full squadron mine. Really unlucky there.
The territory is out
Timber
of
really
contact.
need that second Pioneer squad to provide sweep and support though. That 3 quads going to rip into the
Seizing the
Grenadiers.
sector.
I don't think it gets combat bonuses. This one I could be wrong.
Yes?
Still, the quad's a very powerful weapon. Grenadiers are forced off. So the Tiger's going to rotate down. Or maybe actually go back up north.
You have a Tiger to deploy.
I'll just do a giant U-turn. IS-2 is hit the field. A very nice skin. Both of his guns are moving up. Hopefully he doesn't sit on top of his own mine. Like this, looks like our Ostheer player is going to make a big push into this towards the center.
IS-2 heavy tanks are now available to crush the
This
enemy.
barrage going up, trying to fire on the MG. Half track can immediately begin reinforcing this minute.
The enemy has taken our supply sector.
There goes already reinforced keep right now on range of the half track. Squad's been foul-skipped by a takes out the Grenadier squad. Meanwhile, the double anti-tank guns will begin working on the Tiger. Tiger's already taken significant damage. MG-42
We
destroyed.
have lost an MG team.
Pack gun could be next. Meanwhile, Stuggies tried to flank, but it hit a mine. I think he's trying to hunt for the half track. Pack will fire, or maybe not. Mine detonates and ends up killing some conscripts. I think we just lost full conscript or engineer squad. I think we did lose one here, but the half track has been destroyed. Stuggies going to be destroyed shortly, however.
Brave infantry
We
have
lost
made the
conscript
ultimate
squad in the center.
sacrifice.
Tiger's forced off. Hopefully he gets to
We are
Stuggy.
losing a sector.
If it escapes, that would be a miracle. But nope, Stuggy's been destroyed.
Our panzer forces have been reduced by one.
Pack's being
sector
forced off
has
by
been
combat
cut off.
engineers. I still can keep pushing. Tigers at less than half health. Don't need time to repair that.
The
Times
enemy
Grenadiers force
is
off conscripts
taking
down
our
south.
territory. We have lost a Granatwerfer squad.
Mortar team's been destroyed. Grenadiers trying to go in for the Faust. Howard, that main gun destroyed from the pack. Those got a damaged engine. Pioneers immediately getting to work to repair the Tiger. More combat engineers are being purchased to help repair the size too. Southern field has been captured. Still got units in the north operating. Pack has not moved.
Engineers, we are losing supplies to the enemy.
Combat engine. I mean, mortar team's under attack. Looks like we got incendiary, but it's really close. Thankfully, the mortar's pulling away, but combat engineers almost get wiped out by rifle grenade.
Falling into enemy hands.
Stragos release to get his eyes 2 back in action. Grenade, rifle grenade going off.
Enemy forces are
Forces
neutralizing a
conscripts off.
sector.
This pack gun's moving out, however. Eyes 2's not completely helpless, however. Still has his machine gun. However, 2 AT guns are out of position. And we actually lose this Eyes 2.
The enemy is taking what we have secured.
Pack and this will fire on the Tiger, however.
We are suffering vehicle losses.
Panzer Grenadiers are suppressed. We may actually lose the Tiger. Assault Grenadiers have been repurchased. Okay, Stragos see this. Looks like he lost sight. Should probably pull his AT guns back. He doesn't want to give them to his enemy. Another Stuggy hitting the field. Stragos is going to lose all his AT, it seems. Or most of it. Not sure why he tried to chase with the AT guns if he wasn't going to fire on the Tiger. I don't think tracking gives you bonus sight anymore. Stragos can save up for another Eyes 2 hour.
Grenade! We are bleeding, comrades!
The enemy is encroaching on our territory.
Enemy troops! Shoot back, comrades!
We still have an AT gun, however, and it's a pack gun, so get some AT there. Should probably back away from his own line. We do have AT grenades. Pack gun setting up for fire.
The new Grenadier squad is ready.
Conscripts moving back and north with rifle grenades firing. Conscripts need to move. Stragos is paying attention. Could probably close in on the Grenadiers rather than try to fight at max range.
Grenadiers can now be summoned to the battlefield.
Axis is slowly retaking its territory now. Our repairing Tiger still takes time since there is only one Pioneer squad. We got another Eyes 2 in the field.
Small arm fire! Standing by. Barton is ready.
Could see an AT grenade, which
Opponents are seizing
AT
the
grenade
sector.
does go off, still power does run down 3 people. It's going to force the Pioneers to start repairing this. Conscripts rip all the way back. More assault grenades have been purchased. You know the IS-2 is patrolling the field. Strategos will soon be here. Or you should probably not send it out unsupported.
The enemy has 300 points
It will
remaining.
reveal itself to be Sulkarins.
Supply sector under attack.
Shot goes way off.
Predecessor died a hero.
I'm not sure why he's trying to push up. So
Another IS-2 heavy tank
looks like he's going
ready
for the Stug E.
deployment.
Our Tiger also overextended itself for some reason.
Of our panzers
Tiger weak point did hit the IS-2, but IS-2's ready to go.
Enemy forces are attempting to capture our territory.
I'm not sure why he can't fire back, or looks like he got prioritized on. So IS-2's gonna go around these anti-tank guns.
We fight
Stop the bouncing off.
Reich. The
However,
enemy
big push
is
on the
down
pack
to
gun will see it
200
get through.
points.
One gun has been disabled.
Our brave infantry is dying.
Could see another target weak point, because we will.
German territory increasing.
Rear armor is facing wet. It looks like we're gonna lose the second IS-2. And that's probably going. That's a major loss for Strategos. Now his opponent's really sitting on a lead. Actually begin recapturing the entire map. There's not really much that Strategos has in terms of really real combat infantry. He's done. Yes, he has an MG and 3 conscripts, but doesn't have any upgrades. Furthermore, VonAsten is just getting more and more. Though he did call him better Stuggy.
Enemy forces are securing
I'm
our
surprised
territory.
Strategos sent his units in so deep without really supporting them. Stuggy's heading to the north as Arctic Rens can recapture that point.
Sturmgeschütz version E is ready to deploy.
Counters are engaging Panzer Grenadiers, but Panzer Grenadiers are get 2 units senior for more survivability. I think the Panzer Grenadiers will win this. Now MG-42 suppressing the squad.
We're under Soviet attack!
Stuggy has rolled in. But we have no more anti-tank for Strategos. He's lost all his anti-tank guns.
So much
He has recruited one down south.
We are losing a sector.
AT grenade goes off. Power. Stuggy's not below 75% health. Combat engineer trying to capture the center. Strategos is ticking on the VP count.
Territory secured.
Down to 119. This gun will open up.
The
Forces
enemy is
Stuggy off.
attempting to steal our sector.
Gets another shot off on it. Or needs to reinforce the gun. Target will be back in action.
Taking automatic fire. Taking losses.
MG-42 will be with my Panzer Grenadiers, as well as the Grenadiers.
You can't teach an old dog new tricks.
We got another IS-2 coming onto the field. I'm hoping to God that he does not toss this one away like he did with the other 2. Tiger's Red 1. Let's do wheel fire. Mortar team should probably not run up.
The adversary has slipped to 100 points.
IS-2 will miss that shot. He'll get stuck on the AT gun when he tries to reverse out.
The enemy is taking our territory.
IS-2 will probably lose it to 2 supporting AT guns to the Tiger. You see here going off by Faust has hit
Our
the
lines of
IS-2.
supply are disrupted. The enemy is down to 75 points.
Tiger's trying to chase the ice through the base. Through shock. And actually leave this IS-2. But it looks like Strategos gives up at this point. Point, he's trading VPs down triple capped. But, and watching those two IS-2s go down was really painful. Maybe his forces were somewhere else at the time, but he really needed support of that second IS-2, which would give him the advantage, because he still would have that extra fuel to in case he lost that one, but he lost the second one without really doing anything. Sure, he killed the Stuggy, but VonAsten really didn't have much else to spend his fuel on. But anyways, good game for VonAsten, and better luck next time for Strategos, and this is Miragefla, signing off.